Hello, beans. Talking about beans today, baked beans. I was at work today in the office, and I know what you're thinking. How can Darren Riley, artist and YouTube personality, have a day job? Well, it's just no justice in the world, is it? People don't have the refined taste that you do. So I have a day job, and but, I did a good bit of work and then we got chatting. One of the fellas at work, his wife had burnt baked beans. She just sent him a message, said she'd ruined baked beans today. And we were saying, it's so easy. Microwave, 3 minutes, done. And he said, I better start drawing. He said, microwave? No, 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 no. Never microwave beans. Never microwave beans. What? Why? Why not? No, no, no. You got to soften the beans first. You got to soften them in the pan. This is the first I'd ever heard of softening your beans. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. He insisted. So started asking around in the office. Another colleague, she's happy with the microwave. But most people in the office, hob, you got to do them in a hob. Why? Soften the beans was one reason, which I'd never heard of. I'm still not convinced about that. What's he do? Does he massage them a little bit beforehand, before they go in the pan? And then gently softens the beans with the spoon. Treating them like they're some sort of cordon bleu dish. They baked beans. Someone else said, well, it's just too much washing up. Too much washing up afterwards if you microwave them. Well, what's she doing? She's putting them in the pan anyway. Or she just put in the tin on the hob, heating them up in that. I don't know. So, what's the world coming to? So I thought I'd ask social media. Went on my preferred social media platform, and majority there again. Oh yeah. Hob, you gotta have standards. Baked beans. So I messaged a friend. Oh, the hob, yeah. Just too messy in the microwave. Again, how is it too messy? I don't get how it's too messy. It's not too messy. I think there's as much washing up with the microwave or the hob as there is. It's equal amounts of washing up. See, I'm getting tripping up over my words. I'm very pleased that my life's okay. This is my biggest worry at the moment. How are you doing these? How are you cooking your beans? So I decided, well, I'm always looking for stuff to talk about on these videos and stuff to draw. So I'm drawing a tin of Asda baked beans. I'm loving this. It says Just Essentials by Asda. By Asda. Like it's fucking Coco Chanel or something. Just Essentials by Asda. I'm seeing this a lot. We walked past like a bar in Manchester, and it was such a bar by the owners of this other bar. Oh, that'll be good, won't it? They did such a lounge. We like that one, don't we? By Asda. Baked bean painting by Darren Riley. I'm running out of space for these letters. Should have put them in before I drew the bean, really, shouldn't I? Just fit it in. This is now an inaccurate representation. Also, Should be a slight curve in this to follow the curvature of the tin, but it's not really that important. You know I'm drawing a tin of baked beans. If I hadn't told you, you'd look at it and say it's a tin of baked beans. Mainly because it says baked beans on it and it looks like a tin. So, you know, all this accuracy and curvatures and perspective and that, all load bollocks. Okay, so I'm going to colour that in. How have you been? Have you been? Been all right? It's good. Tell me, by the way, I want this in the comments. How do you cook your beans? Microwave? Hob? In a little saucepan? Maybe you could possibly put them in like an oven-proof dish and put them in the oven. Someone pointed out that baked beans, they're already cooked. So all you're doing is reheating them. So surely if a microwave is for anything, it's for reheating food, yeah? But that didn't cross my mind when we were arguing about it at work. I wish it had done. There's a term for that, isn't there? When you wish you'd said something too late. Can't remember what it is. Now, this tin that I'm drawing, see, there's lettering, but that's white. I'm not sure whether I want to be putting a black line for this lettering. Do I just paint it, or do I put it in pencil? Because once it's in pencil, it's gonna be permanent as well. I'm not so sure, but I want to get painting. This black ink here is still damp. I've got my usual watercolour paper. This, I don't know if it's not very skanky because it's just paper, but I've been using this for ages. Tell you, if you're an artist, you want to do some any watercolour paper, they also have a bit of tissue paper. Get a serviette. Buy serviettes in supermarkets. There's probably serviettes, just essentials by Asda. Get some of them. Or you go into a restaurant that has serviettes and napkins and that. Don't use it. Just put it in your bag or whatever. Take it home and save it for your painting. It's my top tip. Don't say I never give you anything. Right, so I really haven't got the yellow paint that is needed for this. I've got a beautiful yellow, although it's a little bit dirty as well. It looks a bit more, you can see it there, a bit more like a green at the moment. Maybe if I mix some this Naples yellow with it, that might do it actually. Right, I'm going to try and paint the letters. It's quite a nice yellow actually, isn't it? You've got the A, D, A to the S to the D to the A. Okay, it's going down there. There's a couple of shades of yellow. Let's just stick with one shade for now. I should be able to paint over it, over this lettering. And indeed I can. There we go. And then it's working. Did you hear that? That's my phone. Funny little sign, isn't it? So there we go. It's looking all right. It's yellow enough. Oh, that ink ran there. And we got good enough. Good enough. Looks like it says Asda. Can you read it? Yes, you can. Then it's worked. Now a bit of orange. Now orange. I think I'm going to use some of this yellow ochre and red. It's all right. There's the orange beans. And then we want the grey of the tin. So grey is a bit of red. I don't know what red this is. Bit of red, a little bit of Prussian blue. Bit of brown. And to be honest, I keep going back and forth between the three colours till it looks grey. You also need a lot of water to dull it down. That's about grey. Is there any shine in this? There is, but it's alright. Don't worry about the shine, I think, on this. And down there. No, it's darker on this bottom bit. There we go. I can make other areas a bit darker. Just a bit of texture really, more than anything else. So it's not just one flat colour. And then bit of shadow. That's alright. And then I want to put some words on, like I often do. In red. Oh no, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use some cobalt turquoise hue. Okay. Too basic for the hub. Feels like some kind of rap lyric. Yo, too basic for the hub. Yo. I'm going to write beans at the top. There we go. Beans. Too basic for the hub. So, tell me how you cook your beans, and if you feel like it, draw some for me. I'll see you next week. Cheers!